Hello and welcome to I Am Geek, and this is episode 151. I'm Ryan. I'm joined by my brother Chris and our good pal Katrin. And tonight on I Am Geek, we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to talk the theme parks. They're opening up. We're going to talk about the new PS5 announcement, which wasn't really an announcement, I didn't think, but I don't know. We're going to talk the Joker's coming back to the Batman, supposedly. Dun, dun, dun. And last but not least, Stargirl's cool. I can't even say it now. Anyways, and we're going to play a fun game. Cool. We're going to play a new fun game that is going to be so much fun that you're going to be playing it with all your friends at home. It's called What? That's real? And this is the Netflix edition. So
that's what.
That's another episode.
And already coming up with a name change. Here we go.
That's what he said. She said.
That's what she said. Wait, that's real.
Wait, that's real. Anyways, all right. So let's get right into it. Thank you for all our watchers right now on YouTube. They're watching us. If you didn't know, if you watch us on YouTube, you don't know this. But we have a new theme song. I put it on the episode last week thinking, well, we're just going to hear from everybody about this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we didn't hear from anybody about that. Katrin recorded it in his home studio.
Yes, in my son's bedroom.
In the garage band.
Picked him out. Did the recording.
It was a surprise that I wasn't expecting, and I loved it. I thought it was.
Mm-hmm. It was on the bonus episode and on this previous episode. Yes.
Yeah. So, are you going to go into the studio and have like a choir in the background and like
add some other vocal parts? Yeah. No.
Okay.
Pretty well set with it.
If you don't like the song, let us know.
If you don't like it, it was Katrin's fault.
If you do like the song, let us know too.
If you're just kind of indifferent about it, you can tell us.
I was watching some YouTube video, and he says at the end, he said, "If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, thumbs down. I don't care."
Oh.
If you're underwhelmed, overwhelmed, or just whelmed.
Yeah. Anyway, so the big news of the week: Disneyland has announced they're opening back up. So in July. Disneyland or Disney World, of course, is opening back up, but Universal Studios opened back up.
Yeah.
So the first day I saw that there was a huge crowd, and from then until now, there's been like nobody there, is what I've seen in videos. It's just been empty. So that's good, I guess.
It's good if you go.
Yeah.
Right? Because have it all to yourself, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But SeaWorld opened today, didn't it?
SeaWorld did open today.
And then Dollywood announced its opening. There was a bunch of parks that have decided to open.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see what it's going to be like. But because Disney announced that, if you don't, even if you have a resort, you're not guaranteed to go into the park.
Yeah. And so one of the things they did too was to, I'm trying to think of the right wording, but they made it so that instead of 30 days window to cancel your trip and get your money back, they said 7 days. 7 days prior to your trip. So that makes me think, which I don't like this, but it makes me think that you won't be able to make your reservation until like a week before. But now we're not going until October, right?
Yeah.
Theoretically. So this could change a whole lot, but but if it's that, and I won't know until a week before that if I'm going to be able to get in, that's crazy. So I don't think I can do that. But
we may be going someplace else together.
Still
then.
Speculation. Yeah. Dollywood.
Yeah. Cabin in the woods.
Cabin in the woods. I'd go for that.
Yeah.
Go to Colorado, maybe.
I would like to go to Colorado. That's what I was saying. Let's go to Denver.
Haunted cabin in the woods.
Something. I told my wife though, and she's like, if I'm not going to Disney, then I'm probably not going anywhere. So okay.
Well, we'll
just
go
because
to Colorado.
We're more concerned about just going anywhere right now too. And we'll see what is different then. But we may not be going anywhere. But I think I said this before, but I've got to use in YouTube. Probably we've got to use our Southwest credit before next March, so gotta go somewhere.
Yeah, Jennifer wants to go to a cabin or someplace like around her birthday just for a couple of days, and she keeps sending me places, and every place she sends me sounds like you will definitely be murdered here.
Sounds about right.
It's like Swampy Hill.
Oh. Swampy. Is it the only places that are open right now? Or?
I don't know. It was funny.
I'm down to Swampy Hill.
I'm pretty sure this is.
We don't care about no coronas.
Yeah, pretty sure we murdered here.
You'll be fine. Just give the gator a little bit of your food and he'll stay away.
Yeah. I don't know. She's like, no, not Texas. And I was like, have you ever heard of Texas Chainsaw Massacre? I was like, oh, yeah.
We kind of invented that here.
Yeah.
My wife wants to go someplace, and she's like, "We should get a tent, okay, and camp in the backyard."
Oh,
like
that's not
okay.
That's not going someplace.
In fact, that would be terrible.
Like you go right ahead and do that. I'll be inside.
Winchester says on our live stream, Estes Park, Colorado is beautiful and also home of the hotel where The Shining was based on and Dumb and Dumber was filmed there. I've been there. I love Estes Park. It's one of my favorite places to go in the country. I've stayed at the Stanley Hotel. Like we stayed for like one night, I think, while we were there. Nothing happened to us, but we went on the tour, the ghost tour and everything, and it was funny. And we learned that when they were filming Dumb and Dumber there, that what's his name? Wow, the guy from Dumb and Dumber, Jim Carrey. He stayed in the room that's supposedly really haunted, and they said in the middle of the night he walked down to the front desk and said, "Can someone please send my luggage to me? I'm never coming back here," and walked out.
Oh,
wow. Something happened to him in the room.
Oh,
it could just be Jim Carrey.
Yeah,
you really don't know.
Yeah, but Estes Park, it's got great trails and everything. But for Disney, the thing I'm concerned about is 2-year-olds have to wear a mask now, and my 2-year-old won't wear clothes sometimes. So having her,
that's a problem too.
Yeah, having her wear she'll just take her pants off, and I'm like, put your pants back on. So I don't know. How
they didn't say she had to wear pants. She can still be pants.
I think that's a rule.
Put the mask on. Nah, they said to wear masks.
Yeah,
that's
so
it.
You don't have to wear pants. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. But
I'm sorry. We went to the zoo this weekend, and we found people not wearing masks. That's great. But then this week I read that they actually said you're not required to anymore as of this past Saturday. So it was the first day without requirement, which we didn't know. We wore masks all the time and sweated the whole time because it was so humid. But it was interesting.
I wear masks all the time, just around the house. Just in case. Not really.
No.
I still wear masks when I go out. I went to Lowe's.
Yeah.
I wear a mask. But
I wear a mask when I go out at night and patrol.
Paw Patrol.
Anyways, all right. So theme parks are opening. Everybody's saying it's been pretty empty. We'll see how it progresses along. The PS5 Sony had a big announcement for it today. Basically, it was just showing some trailers of games that none of the gameplay was showed. Just cinematic trailers, pretty much. Oh. Right, Chris? You watched?
I watched it. Yeah, they basically they're showing like all the games that will be coming out with like basically their games, like they're exclusive to the PS5
platform.
And at the end they showed like the actual system. Like there's going to be two systems,
2 different systems. You gotta get both of them for it to work.
Yeah, no. That's not how. One has a disc entry on it, so you can still put a disc in it. The other one is purely digital, which I find interesting.
Yeah,
and it makes me wonder what the price point is going to be, because it'll have less, because there's no disc hardware or anything.
Xbox has,
but I wonder if like the memory is going to be even higher,
like the storage. You mean?
Yeah, the storage. Yeah.
Yeah, the Xbox has the Xbox One S. That I believe that's right. That is digital only. Be, because a lot of people do that. They buy the digital versions and download it. I don't know that it has more. It probably has a terabyte, but I may be wrong about the letter. But anyways, it's an interesting idea, but it definitely brings the price point down.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, because it's not like a Blu-ray player costs that much more though. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I found it interesting they didn't like show specs on it.
They didn't show anything.
Like that.
Huh.
It was like a 2-hour thing or something like that, and they showed nothing.
The games all look cool.
The game, I mean, yeah, but here's the thing: they only showed like cinematic stuff, not really gameplay.
It showed some,
maybe a little bit.
Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, that game doesn't count.
Well, it counts to them, Ryan.
It counts to me.
The games look cool, but I remember when they announced like a Gran Turismo 7 or something like that, a racing game. I remember when I think it was the PS4 or PS3, one of them came out. That was one of the this is going to be
next gen,
day one game, and it didn't come out till like 5 years later, something ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not betting that all these games are going to come out when they say they're going to come out. They're just showing it to you, saying, "Hey, buy this because these are the games that are going to be out soon."
Yeah.
They'll all get pushed back like Doom, Eternal Dead.
I mean, I'm just going to completely ignore that. And the system itself, I mean, I can see that getting pushed back just because of everything going on. But you never know.
Doom Eternal is the best game ever. Buy it.
Buy it.
Well, I'm with these fellas.
Anyways, yeah. So I don't know. I wasn't impressed with their little song.
My cat was impressed.
What was that game? I must have missed that part.
It's called Stray, and I think you're just a stray cat, like wandering around the city. And yeah, Meg, our little kitten, she's just watching the TV, just going, "Oh, what's this? There's a cat on the TV. What's it doing? Where's it going? Oh, is it moving over there? Oh, that's nice. I'm going to keep watching this." She looks so cute.
There was a leak on the price on a UK site. It said like 500 pounds. Something like that.
That's how much it weighs.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much that is in US currency.
You pay in fat.
But I think that's a lot of money.
I have money there.
Ask Jenny how much that is. US dollars.
She's our
UK person.
UK correspondent.
Yeah.
If it was euros, it's almost a pretty close, right? If it's euros, but I don't know what the pounds to US dollars is.
I really don't
know. It's like 500 or 600 pounds or something like that. It's a heavy system. I probably wasn't getting it day one.
Sit sideways, like they showed. Like I saw a picture of it sideways, but it's like it's got the warped things on the side. It doesn't look like it's gonna sit level.
It's just gonna go.
Yeah, that's what it kind of looks like. I don't know. You never stop
to figure it out, I guess.
Perpetual.
Do they got to figure it out? I don't know. We'll see.
The Xbox is like
it's like
a column, right?
It looks like my Xfinity Comcast.
I mean, I guess one of the reasons I'm sure they did that was because otherwise people start stacking stuff on it, and the fans get blocked, right? If you're stacking things on those systems, like the current PlayStation, you could set something on it, and most of us know not to, but there's plenty of people that do, and their fans burn up, and then they get warranty replacement or whatever. But so I'm guessing that's part of the reason why they're doing these with these different designs now, so that they have to stand up and be ugly in your setup. It's like, because normally you have all this stuff, even if you don't stack it, it's like it looks neat because everything is uniform, right?
Yeah.
But now you've got this thing, this trash can or whatever.
I don't want to stack because I know my cat's just going to run into it and knock it over.
Right. Yeah. So.
Cats.
But they're adorable when they're watching TV.
So
makes it worth it.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, so that's I mean, it's not really a big announcement. They just sort of showed it. They showed, hey, you can buy headphones with it. That's one thing that I'm like, is it going to be all Bluetooth? We're not going to be able to plug in our headphones anymore.
there. It showed on the controller that there was a plug-in support.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. Good. Yeah.
Hopefully they don't go like the iPhone did. But, anyway.
Yeah, you have to buy like 3 different like connectors in order to plug it in, but it's there.
Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me.
Oh man! So the new rumor for the Batman movie, which everybody's looking forward to, Robert Pattinson, sparkly Batman. That the Joker is going to play a bigger role in this movie than he's ever played in any movie before.
Wow. And played by Tobey Maguire. Interesting choice.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really interesting choice.
Supposedly he's going to be hinted at in the first movie, more about him in the second movie, and then he'll be the big bad guy in the third movie, because I guess it's going to be a trilogy now.
There you go. They do.
It's like everything else. But nobody knows who they're going to cast. Who would you cast as the
Tobey Maguire? I don't. Why aren't you getting this? You got to be Tobey Maguire.
No. Some people are wanting William Dafoe. I think he's a little too old now.
He's too. I think he's too old, and I think he's already kind of done his kind of Joker take with Green Goblin.
Yeah, I mean,
some other people are saying Mark Hamill, that they want him as a live Joker, but I think no. And then some people are saying Johnny Depp. I don't know.
It's going to be somebody that's current, And
I think they need to get another like Heath Ledger type, like someone who's just a really good actor that isn't necessarily like gonna Jared Leto it. I don't think they need a character actor, which is I would think like Jared Leto and Johnny Depp and stuff would follow them. I think they just need. I think if they went with a classical,
I'll do it. Why not?
Actor. You got it.
I don't know who I'd cast in it. I'm trying to think.
They won't bring Joaquin Phoenix in, right?
Todd Phillips doesn't want him in the Batman movie
because it's a different kind of movie. I'm sure.
Matthew Gray Gubler for the Joker.
I don't know
who that is.
The Goob.
The Goob. I'll look it up, Winchester. I'm probably gonna be like, oh yeah, that guy.
I don't know. I don't know current actors, so
yeah.
Zac Efron.
How about Matthew McConaughey? All right.
Gonna watch the city burn.
Go watch it. What does he drive? The Lincoln or whatever?
Yeah.
That's why I like Gotham City. I get older, it stays the same.
Same age. Matthew Gray Gubler. He's from the CBS television show Criminal Minds.
There you go.
I still don't. Oh, I guess he was in Alvin and the Chipmunks, Chris. You should know him.
Oh, I don't know. Which one?
2 of them.
Was he
the first one and the Squeakquel?
Oh, I did work on the Squeakquel. I don't remember who that was.
Why not?
I don't know.
I'll tell you what he was playing in. I'm pulling up his IMDb.
The guy from Hannibal might work. I don't know his name.
Lecter?
No, not the main guy. Not the guy that played Hannibal, but the other guy.
Oh, he's the voice of Simon in Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Oh, well, that's why I wouldn't recognize. Like, I don't know.
You don't recognize his name by his voice? He played Jimmy Olsen in All-Star Superman.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
He played intern number 1 in The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou.
Yeah. But Hugh Dancy, he did a good job in that Hannibal show, with mental games and stuff like that.
I guess it just all depends what kind of Joker they want for this movie.
Right.
Is it going to be
a good one?
Yeah. Is it gonna? And I've heard the movie is gonna be a mix between somewhere in the middle of Tim Burton, Christopher Nolan, somewhere in the middle.
It'll have some fantastical elements, but try and ground them.
Yeah, and then with the scenery sort of like the animated series, the gothic. Like, So I don't know. We'll see.
All the skies will be red. I like it.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Okay. Anyways, and Stargirl, the TV show, it's fun.
Here you go.
That's our quick take.
I recommend it. I didn't even know it was on TV now, but they've moved it from DC Universe onto CW, and it's got Chris's best friend as one of the starring roles. Good buddies.
We're like this.
You guys are such good buddies that you even sometimes don't remember his first name and you get it confused with his brother.
I get us confused too, I think. Brothers confuse me. I don't quite understand the
Luke Wilson, right? Luke Wilson is
Luke Wilson.
And Chris knows him. They were good buddies. He was in an office beside his many years ago.
Wow. I did briefly meet him.
Wow.
Because, the Santa Monica office where I worked in Real Effects. He had an office there. And I was on the phone in the lobby, and a dog ran up to me and wanted attention. And then Luke Wilson came running up. He's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry about my dog." And I'm like, "It's okay." And that was it.
You should have said, "It's okay, Owen. No worries."
It's okay, Owen.
But I've liked the show. It's like
I love you in Life Aquatic.
Yeah, it's it's like I'm guessing Stargirl is a comic book character, DC comic.
It is it's a legacy character with the Justice Society of America.
And they're all dead, right?
Well, in the comics, they're not all dead.
Oh, okay.
But they've kind of played that up for this in order for the story to work, which it does.
Because some of them went on to be in the Justice League, right?
There were.
Because Flash was in Justice Society.
Well, it's a different Flash.
Okay.
So if you remember,
so Flash is in the show.
Flash.
No.
Oh.
But you do see his helmet though at one part at the beginning.
It's the Jay Garrick Flash. So Barry Allen's dad from an alternate universe.
Yeah.
It's that character.
Yeah.
It's that
Hawkman and Hawkgirl.
Hawkman and Hawkgirl. They're in the comics. Originally, there was, I think, a Black Canary, but it was actually her mom. And then there's others.
Starman,
Sandman, Hourman, which they showed up on Legends of Tomorrow too.
Oh.
All your General Mans are in there.
Bookman.
It's a fun show. I've seen 2 episodes, so that's all I can comment on. But
Johnny Quick is Genie.
Sure.
Yeah. There's a character. He's just in like a green suit. He's got like a bow tie, and he has a genie that can do anything basically. But the genie resides in a pink pen.
He was in the show.
He's
in
there in like the first scene, and then you guys are behind.
Yeah.
But they do, because they will start to, it seems like, just advertising stuff. They're going to start introducing legacy people coming in, taking those roles on themselves.
Oh, okay.
Like Wildcat.
So get to see
it wasn't
pink pen.
Dr. Midnight.
And it wasn't Green Lantern in the
Green Lantern was one of them. It was Alan Scott. That's the original Green Lantern, who isn't really associated with the Green Lantern Corps that you would know.
Wow.
With Hal Jordan and all that. His weakness was wood.
As everybody's is.
Which was why Solomon Grundy was such a problem,
in the face.
because he's kind of plant based a little bit. So
Solomon Grundy, born on a Monday.
Mm-hmm. He's in the show too.
Oh, I remember seeing him. Yeah, he's in the show.
There you go.
This brings us to since we're talking about superheroes, this brings us to the Funko Pop of the Week, a new segment on the show. that I just thought of right now. So
Nice.
today's Funko
Thanks
Pop
for
of the
sponsoring
week.
Funko Pop.
No, that's not the sponsor. I have a sponsor. Sponsor's coming up. Wait, we got a real sponsor. Funko Pop of the week. You can't see it on the podcast, but it's the Wonder Twins, the 2017 Summer Convention exclusive. Do you remember these things called conventions? They used to do them. Yeah, a lot of people would gather in, and they would be in costumes and stuff, and they would just gather around and have fun together, doing geeky things.
You picked the Wonder Twins for this week, huh?
Wonder Twins for this week.
That's the one you picked out of
because
all the ones that like other people may have given you. You chose the Wonder Twins.
Those are the ones I got.
Yeah. The reason I picked these is because I knew that I could say it after Stargirl, because these are sort of goofy characters. A bunch of the Stargirl characters are goofy. It made sense to me. This was like my holy grail, I guess, of Funko Pops I've always wanted since I've started liking Funko Pops for a year or so.
It's 2017.
Yeah, it's 2017.
They've opened up the Arrowverse that those characters could pop in sometime.
Yeah.
I would love them to. So these are the Wonder Twins. They have a monkey named Gleek. So there you go. One turns into water, one turns into animals.
Form of morning dew.
Yeah. It's a little damp out.
Moist.
That brings us to the sponsor of the week. The sponsor of the week. You guys ready? This is serious. They're paying the bills. Today's sponsor of episode 151 of I Am Geek is food. If you're hungry, eat some. There you go.
Oh, wow.
It's food. It's food in general.
Food.
Nobody could sue us for that. So, food.
The Fresh Maker.
Yeah, the Fresh Maker. So if you're hungry,
fills you up.
It's like those milk commercials, right? Because it was real generic, but it was like milk. It does the body good, but it wasn't like Mayfield or whatever brand you have where you are.
I thought food would
it was just milk.
Because I had food today 3 times.
Oh,
3. Ooh.
Next week is it going to be showers?
Fancy.
I saw a YouTube channel that used showers as their sponsor. The morning shower, and it lists everything good about it. And it's like, don't forget to take a morning shower. It was pretty funny. But so food, I think food's a good sponsor.
Okay.
I had oatmeal today. I had quesadilla.
Oatmeal and quesadilla.
Same time. I just combined the two.
I mean, one helps your digestion. The other kind of prevents it a little bit. So, I mean, it kind of
balances it out.
That's good.
But it tastes terrible.
I had a peanut butter sandwich and hot dogs.
Together?
Yeah, together. Just wrapped.
Peanut butter hot dog sandwich.
Peanut butter hot
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Oh, no. Let's not get into that. I had a Philly cheesesteak.
Oh, no, that sounds good.
That was really good. Lenny's.
Okay.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
The cheesesteak is a sponsor.
Cheesecake.
Because it's food. Yes. But Lenny's is really not a sponsor because Lenny's is not food.
An establishment.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just like oatmeal, a sponsor. Quakers, not a sponsor.
Huh.
See how it works?
Peanut butter, sponsor. Peter Pan, not
a sponsor. Huh. Okay. Peter Pan, really? That's your choice? That's
what was available.
This is very. Everybody's loving this. I'm pretty sure. You guys want to play a game?
Sure.
This is where we're gonna put the music in. No, I'm not gonna put the music in. I could put music in. So this is a new game. Katrin and Chris don't even know what this game's about. It's time to play the game. We still have people watching this. Yeah, we got a few.
And they're gone.
I'm not talking much tonight. A little quiet. Anyway, so I came up with the game. Totally my idea. If you've heard of this game before,
blame Ryan.
If you've heard of this game before, that's not it. This is totally different. This is our game. It's not called our game.
Still like that title, but we can workshop it.
We can workshop. I called it. Wait, that's real?
Our game edition.
Our game. This is the Netflix edition. So here's what we're gonna do. I have gone through Netflix. I ruined my Netflix by making a list on there, so I'm gonna have. Actually, I went to the. We have different usernames on our.
So you ruined your life.
No. So we have one that's just called guest. So if people are like staying here or something, we say watch the guest because we don't want you to ruin our.
You never told us about that.
Well, you guys weren't here alone. Like if people are like watching our house.
Okay, I got you.
Like here, just watch the guest one so you don't mess up our list. So I went to the guest one. So whoever next stays at the house and watches the guest one, they'll be like, "What? What are these people? Who watched this the last time they were here? Like, what kind of guests are they having in this house?" So I've went into Netflix, sorted through all the movies.
Wow, you got lots of time on your hands.
All of them, and I picked some movies that I'm like, "This is a real movie? Like this is real? Like no." And what I'm going to do, I'm going to tell you guys the title of the movie. And then your job is to give me a synopsis about what the movie is. The closest, guess, whoever guesses the closest gets a point. But you may want to make it funny. I don't know, because you want people to listen. So,
so you better be entertaining.
You better be entertaining. I didn't want to give you guys a heads up because then you'll be like, well, I'm just going to go through Netflix and find all those weird movies and then read their synopsis and then I'm going to get all the points and win the fabulous prize.
Oh.
That's what I would
do. So the Wonder Twins is the prize.
No, food they're our sponsor. So food is the prize. So tomorrow, the winner, when you wake up, open your refrigerator and your prize will be in there.
Yeah, I can't eat till 10:30 though because I'm fasting till then. So.
Well, then open your fridge at 10:30. But who's saying you're going to win? You know?
He probably.
Oh, okay. Well, fine.
So I have 20 movies. I think we don't have to go through all 20.
We're here all night. Okay.
I just put down 20 and I'll pick from them. So I'm just going to tell you the name of the movie, the title. You guys tell me what it's about, and then I'll read what it's actually about. And then we'll decide who's the closest.
It's like Balderdash.
I don't know. This is not like anything else. I made this game up.
Okay, sorry.
It's called Wait, That's Real. This is our game. Our game.
Okay.
That's the title of this episode. Our game.
It works.
Wait, that's real? No. All right, we ready? Some of these movies you may have seen.
I've probably seen all of them.
Some of them. I guarantee
Are these available on the Disney cruise?
Watch movies. Oh, little disclaimer for the beginning of this game. I have not watched these movies, maybe like one or two, maybe. I don't know what they're about. I didn't even look to see what they were rated most of the time. So I'm not recommending these movies. Don't be like, hey, I'm Geek recommended this movie, and let's watch it as a family. Don't do that because I can tell you stories about that.
Yeah.
And I can tell you stories too. But so I'm not recommending this. We are not recommending these movies as I Am Geek or as Ryan or as Chris or as Katrin. I just picked movies that sounded weird to me, and I'm going to see if you guys can tell me what it is.
Weird to you. Okay, let's
go. Okay, ready? This movie is called. Hopefully the people online can play with this, and the people at home listening to the podcast can play along too. This is going to be fun.
Yeah.
We're not going to wait for the live stream to catch up though, so just type away. Here we go.
Too bad.
This one did not have a preview available.
Oh.
Some of them did. This one didn't. This was called Happy New Year.
Happy New
Year. The movie is from 2014. So just I'll give a little facts, but you guys get it together in your head because I don't want to leave dead air. It's from 2014.
I'm good.
It's 2 hours and 58 minutes long. Oh, they do have it in HD.
What's it rated?
It's rated TV 14.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, my.
Oh my.
Little saucy.
I would tell you the cast, but I can't pronounce their names. So,
that's fine.
All right, so who wants to go first? I've got the scorecards here. Got the pen. Click, click.
Ladies first.
Ladies first.
All right, so that would be me. That would be me. Okay.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. So if you've seen Love Actually, if you've seen Valentine's Day, then you're going to love Happy New Year because you're going to follow the story of 7 different people in different situations with things happening, which leads them to life, love, happiness, maybe a little sadness, but they're all going to end up together at the same party for a Happy New Year.
Okay. Now remember what I said, that these movies I thought were like, that's real?
I don't know. That's what I had.
All right. So it's a New Year's party with 7 people.
All right.
That's what it is? Okay. Katrin?
Well, it's like Love Actually or those.
Oh, okay. They got Colin Firth in it?
Probably has Colin Firth in there somewhere.
Yeah.
And Hugh Grant.
Yeah, probably. All right. Katrin,
All right.
what's Happy New Year all about?
It's a revenge-seeking diamond thief who gathers a ragtag.
No, what? Hey,
crew.
no, you are a cheater.
Oh, is that it? No, this is a text somebody sent me.
Oh,
Was that what it is?
All right, come on.
Oh, I didn't know that was actually it. I thought he was just being funny.
Who is ruining our game? Is it Tyler? Is it Tyler?
Maybe. I don't know. It could
Tyler,
be somebody else.
You are banned.
So is that the actual? Oh, I thought he was just trying to make a funny one.
No, he's telling you. I told you that there were weird movies that I found.
Okay.
Katrin,
Sorry.
Chris gets
I
the
ruined
point.
it. Chris gets the point. You did well.
Tyler sabotaged you on person.
He did sabotage me. I'm sorry, Ryan.
All right, so
I'll be my own person.
It's a revenge-seeking diamond thief gathers a ragtag crew to infiltrate a Dubai hotel hosting a dance contest. But first, they have to learn how to dance.
Oh.
Happy New Year. That was going to be really funny when I read it.
I'm sorry.
And Tyler's on my back now.
That's my fault. I shouldn't have.
Never listen to Tyler. Don't you know this?
He says, dude, don't read it word for word.
I need you to put your phone face down on the ground.
I guess so, yeah. No more Tyler.
Chris, you do it too. Tyler's banned.
All right.
This is the problem with doing a live stream. Yeah. All right. Well, that was a fail. Game over.
I got a point. That's fine. I'm closer to getting food tomorrow.
All right, ready?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All the freckles in the world. Do not cheat, Tyler.
All the
freckles in the world.
All the freckles in the world. What's it?
All
what's the rating?
It's a TV-14. It's
TV-14.
1 hour 29 minutes long. It's from 2020, so it's from.
Wow,
it's a new movie. All the freckles.
All the freckles in the world.
In the world. So
Okay,
think about the size of the world.
Last round, you can go first.
Yeah, you have to go first for now.
I know. I guess so. Gosh.
All the
so the live stream doesn't have the time to catch up. We love you, Tyler, even though you're a cheater.
Yeah. Well, he knows I'm not very good at these things.
Well, nobody should be good at these things.
This movie is about a kid who gets made fun of because he's got freckles, and he goes on a quest around the world in a hot air balloon to find all the people that have freckles around the world. And unfortunately, he ends up in some places that he shouldn't be in, and gets into some trouble.
Oh.
And it tries to explain his story that he's trying to find the freckles in the world, and it doesn't quite work out.
Sounds like you've watched the movie.
Oh,
probably.
Like I'm there. It's like
I'm
they're watching.
I'm there.
Yeah, So there you go. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's close.
So this is what it really is.
Okay, tell us what it really is, Chris.
Yeah, please do.
All the freckles in the world
Wrecking this.
is actually a horror story.
Oh.
Of a man obsessed with freckles who seeks out those with freckles and skins their face and then
TV-14.
wears them.
That sounds about right. TV-14.
Yeah, it's TV-14 sound. You've seen Vampire Diaries. and then wears them, and then seeks out other people with freckles.
That's
and there's a group of Irish teenage travelers that happen upon his encampment, and they have to fight him off.
Oh.
All the freckles in the world. See, Irish world.
Oh. It's close. No, it's not at all. Are you ready for the actual thing?
Yes.
Then we'll decide who gets the point, which I think I already know who gets the point. But here we go. 13-year-old Jose Miguel is immune to 1994 World Cup fever. It's funny that it came out in 2020, but it's about 19. World Cup fever until he realizes soccer is the only way to win the heart of his crush. All the freckles in the world.
Sounds like a horror story to me.
So it's a movie about a kid who has a crush on somebody that likes soccer.
And wants to rip off their face and wear it.
So Katrin said a kid that travels the world.
Yeah. And
So Katrin gets the point. Hot air balloons around. Sort of.
Mine was more TV-14 than
Yeah, Katrin gets the point. He didn't cheat that time, so he's redeemed.
Doesn't matter how stupid it was.
All right, we're ready for the next one. That we're moving on. We may get through all 20.
Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
Okay, this one's called, and it's funny, I think I may have seen this movie. Pants on Fire.
Pants on Fire.
I think I've heard of this one.
It's from 2014.
Okay.
It's TVG.
Oh.
Okay, so is it my turn to go first?
It's 1 hour and 27 minutes long.
Okay.
All right, am I going on first?
Yeah, go for it.
Pants on Fire is the story of a small child who loves to fib. He's just constantly fibbing, telling tall tales and everything, and all the other kids are like, liar, liar, pants on fire. And he eventually tells us the biggest fib he can. People believe him, though, causes a bunch of havoc and chaos, but they all learn a lesson at the end, and he learns, hey, it's not okay to have pants on fire.
Those pants are on fire. Sorry.
Exactly.
So Chris stole mine, but that's the obvious one. So I'll go the other spectrum of this, I guess. And this is a story of a rock star, a teenage rock star that is in a band, and he has these pants that have flames on them. And he is the lead singer of this band, and they actually end up naming the band Pants on Fire.
Oh,
and he is
makes perfect sense.
Yeah. And they have these songs that are real fun and everything, and he goes on to be a success, but then remembers where he came from.
Oh,
and he's down to earth, and he's a feel-good story. So there you go.
All right, so Chris has got a liar, and you've got rocker.
Rockstar.
I think, Katrin, you should have stuck with your original plan, but just went just a little bit to the left with it or to the right. I think you may have won, but I'll tell you what the actual thing is. Jealous girlfriends and aliens are just some of the things Jack lied about to become popular. Now the lies are coming to life and ruining everything.
Yeah.
Could have said that, Katrin. I saw it in your eye.
It was similar. Yeah.
It's all the glimmer. So Chris was close, but you could have hit a home run.
You got it. Yeah. The other way I was going to take it was that it was kind of like the boy who cried wolf. Like he told all these lies, and then something bad happened in there, and that was the story. But that's better.
It's got. I don't know if you remember the show.
Yeah.
Charlie show. What's it? Charlie show.
Good Luck, Charlie.
Good Luck, Charlie. But it's got the younger brother is the star of this movie.
Okay. There you go. Yeah. Is that what it says in the?
It's got
the description.
It's got a
star of Good Luck,
Charlie. It's got a trailer that plays, and it's him. So I'm like, hey, that's that guy from Good Luck, Charlie. There you go.
Nice.
Okay, so right now it's 2-1. favor of Chris.
So close to getting food. Yeah. Okay.
This next movie, I'm pretty sure it's been on at our house. I think Jennifer watched it with somebody one time, and I remember walking through and seeing it or something. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Because I recognized it when the trailer played. When We First Met.
When We First Met.
It's from 2018. It's TV 14. You gotta be 14 years old to watch this, let me tell you. Mm-hmm. It's an hour and 37 minutes long. I'll give you this. It stars Adam Devine.
Oh, that's divine. When We First Met. Okay, Katrin, this one's
all right.
This one's
so
you.
When We First Met is a love story, of course, about this couple that they met long time ago, and they didn't. They grew apart and forgot about each other, and they met later on in life, and they didn't realize that they knew each other because one of them had changed so much. And then they found out that they knew each other, and they said, well, when we first met, you had 2 arms, and and now you have 3.
This is all in the Netflix synopsis.
Oh, sorry.
You had 2 arms. No, it's fine.
And now you have 3. And
now you have 3. When we first met.
Yeah, and when we first met, you only had 2, but now you have 3.
So. Yeah. Go ahead, Chris.
All right.
Now you have 3.
Now you have 3 arms. Mine's what he said, but it's 4 arms instead of 3. No, When We First Met is. I also agree. I think it's a romantic comedy.
Okay.
About a couple that they meet at one point, but the relationship ends up going bad because the guy screws it up and he does something horrible and he can't take it back. So he goes and he builds a time machine to go back to when they first met. So he can correct and fix the problem that happened and give their romantic story a happy ending.
Oh, okay. Here we go. When We First Met. Life was hard having only 2 arms. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Close.
No. When We First Met. Using a magical phone booth that sends him back in time, Noah relives the night he met Avery over and over, trying to persuade her to fall for him.
Well, that makes more sense.
Would it be funny if there was like this 3-arm?
But he screws with time so much, he gets the 3rd arm.
As we know from The Flash, things can happen like this.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and spoil this movie for you. Don't watch it.
What?
He realizes this person that he keeps going back in time for is not the person he should fall in love with, and he falls in love with somebody else. I'm pretty sure.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. When We First Met. You don't have to watch it now.
Mm-hmm.
Probably won't.
Okay.
All right.
The Clapper.
The Clapper. What's it rated?
It's rated R. It's from 2017. It's an hour and 30 minutes. It's in HD. Ed Helms is in it.
First on this one, right?
Ed Helms.
Ed Helms? Okay. All right.
Amanda Seyfried, or however you say her name. Tracy Morgan's in it too.
Oh. I may have heard of this one. We'll see.
Oh, no. Never mind.
We'll see.
Tracy Morgan is not in this. The Clapper.
The Clapper. Okay. So The Clapper is the story of an inventor who is trying to make it big with his different inventions. They're not working, and he's like a traveling salesman, kind of like the guy from Gremlins, like the dad in Gremlins. Makes all these like weird contraptions, and then comes up with the clapper, and makes it big and sells it, and lives happily ever after. I don't know.
Oh, so this is the true story. Yeah.
The true story.
It's a documentary. A rated R documentary about the guy that made the clapper.
It's Ed Helms. I mean, come on.
Have the F word when you're talking about real things.
There's a lot of shadiness that happened in the making of the clapper.
All right, Adrian, tell us what it's really about.
The Clapper is a horror movie. It's about. It starts out at like a basketball game, and there's this guy that claps like the whole time during the game, like at inappropriate parts. Whatever the sporting event is. He continues to clap, and there's a fan that grabs him, kidnaps him, and tortures him in his basement. And much like the Saw kind of movies and things like that. And that's the story of the clapper, and he gets tortured and dies and all that. It's bad.
I was really sad. And I was just thinking of someone, like you hear just someone. Yeah. In the darkness.
Was that a documentary?
Well, so the other one, so my other synopsis was about the clapper, the device, and that whenever this person like does the clap to turn, because I'm not going to do it because my lights go off. No, I'm just kidding. He claps, and then all of a sudden this face like appears right in front of his face, and it's like, but I didn't want to go off the same
clapper. Turns in front of mirrors clapping.
Yeah.
All right. Are you guys ready for the actual?
Yeah.
Yes. We are.
The Clapper. A newcomer ekes out a living in L.A. as a professional audience member on infomercials. But life gets complicated when he's thrust into the spotlight. The Clapper.
That's right. Because, like he gets some talk show or something, figures out he's in a bunch of audiences and stuff and brings them.
So, Chris talked about the inventor of the clapper, which is an infomercial. I'm guessing Chris gets the point. I guess
my person was clapping in the audience,
but it wasn't the clapper.
Well, it was for the clapper. I'm sorry. Okay,
yeah,
I missed that part. I thought you just said he was in QVC and he was clapping in the audience.
No, I don't know. It's an infomercial. You said the clapper. I don't know.
It was the clapper.
You'll make it up. It's okay.
I don't care. I just. I'll eat food no matter what.
We can split the point if you want.
All right. About Time. That's the name of the next movie. About Time. It's rated R.
Time show.
2013.
Rated R.
It's 2 hours and 3 minutes of your life.
Wow.
Yeah.
About time.
About time. I could give you a member. I could give you a member of the cast if you want, or I could give you the director's name. The director's
name.
The director is Richard Curtis.
Oh, Richard Curtis. Well, I know his genre of films. So
About Time.
About Time.
Who's first? Catron's first.
I'm first. Yeah. So this movie is about time travel, actually. There you
go. That's all you got?
No. But it's a time travel movie that's where they discover that it's everything revolves around time, and that we are all tied to time and keeping on track with things, but they try to go back in time to fix things that, see, I just stole from another one, but terrible. That was terrible, but it's about time.
About time travel.
Everything. It's really more about the fact that we're tied to our watches, and we map our days out too much.
But it's about time
travel. It's the story of me.
Just keep going with that.
It's about time travel. That's all I know.
Chris,
Yes.
It's about time travel.
It's about time travel. About Time is. I just really want to say it's about time travel.
You can. I mean, nothing says you can't. It's not. It's a game we made up. So
yeah, there's no official
rules. The only official rule is Tyler can't play.
About Time is. I'm gonna go with my original thought.
Original thought.
I'm gonna go with the original thing. Is a romantic comedy of a gal who's just she's never found the right guy. She's always dated around. She never really wanted to settle. And her friends are all getting married and like, well, why aren't you getting married? And she's like, I'm having fun. And until she meets this one guy, and he's like, oh, I'm cute, I'm sweet, I'm lovable. And she's like, oh, I really like him, but no, I still want to date around. This is me. This is what I want to do. But she ends up falling in love, and they end up together, and it's about time.
About time.
Oh.
Well, it stars Rachel McAdams.
Oh.
Bill. How do you say his name? Nye?
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
No. Nye? The guy that played Davy Jones in Parts of the Caribbean. Nye?
I think so.
N-I-G. I never know how to pronounce his name. And another guy. Anyways. Which is another guy that I know who he is, but I don't know how to say his name. Last name is Gleason. Anyways, when Tim learns that the men in his family can travel in time and change their own lives, he decides to go back and win the woman of his dreams. Only the men can time travel.
Only the men.
That makes sense.
So Katrin gets the point because he said it's about time travel. And then he started to go on this weird way, and I'm like, just say time travel.
You were good. Keep it short.
Just trying to keep it interesting. Sorry.
No, you're good. All right. Oh, we're all tied up.
Oh man.
3-3.
Is that the next movie?
No, it's called I Boy.
I Boy.
Like the letter I.
Little I, B, big B, big O, big Y.
Oh, this is
I Boy.
It's TV mature.
TV mature. Oh my goodness.
It's 2017. It's 1 hour and 30 minutes long.
Okay.
I can give you either the director or a member of the cast. I'll give you a member of the cast. Maisie Williams. Is that how you say her name?
Maisie Williams. Okay.
From Game of Thrones, right?
Oh, it's TV mature and she's in it?
Yeah.
I Boy.
Aye, boy. Pirate movie.
It's a pirate tale. I Boy. That seems familiar, but I don't remember what it's about. So it's my turn to go first, I think.
Yeah.
I'll just tell you, it's the most ridiculous movie thing I've ever seen. Like, synopsis. Anyway, sorry.
Okay. I Boy. Is the tale of a child who really wanted a sibling, but her parents are like, no, we just wanted you. You're perfect. You're all we ever need. But she's like, no, I really want a brother. And so she makes one. And she calls it I Boy because she's not very good with names. And and they get into hijinks. Very mature hijinks. Ones that, you can't really show on like TV 14. But everything ends up okay and he becomes a real boy.
I don't know names.
That's a real boy. What was that movie with Pinocchio? Robin Williams? where he was the android and he was really lifelike. What was that?
Oh yeah.
Man.
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
It's robots.
That wasn't robots. It was Millennium Man.
Yeah. Millennium Man. Yeah.
Yeah. So
iBoy. What's iBoy about?
iBoy is about a woman that's in her 20s and she's graduated college and she needs a boy. You know, they always say, "I want a boy." You know, not a kid, but the ladies, the young ladies, I need a boy.
I need a boy.
So she needs a boyfriend, right? So similar to Chris's, but different. This is a futuristic movie. She buys an iBoy, which is an android that can be used for different things, household chores, moving things, personal assistant, things like that. But she buys it and it becomes her boyfriend, and they fall in love. And he doesn't become a human, but then she realizes that she can't keep it alive, and it dies. So, Bicentennial Man. Sorry,
charge it or something.
Yeah.
She did
not. I lost the charger.
She lost the charging cord, so it died.
Oh well.
Oh, all right. Here's iBoy. And just reading this makes me want to go watch it and be like, what the heck is this? When shards of a cell phone get lodged in a teenager's brain, he discovers he can control electronic devices and uses his newfound power for revenge.
Oh.
Yikes.
Okay.
Message retracted. Okay.
So, what? Message retracted.
Sorry, it was somebody said something on the feed and it says message retracted. I was like, oh, what did he say? It's okay.
Yeah. So shards of a cell phone lodged in his brain.
Yeah.
Who gets that point?
Yeah, I don't know. That's up to you.
So you had a robot boy, and you had
a robot boy.
Both had robot boys.
His were in his 20s, and I was children.
This is a teenager. I don't.
Chris
know.
Can have it.
Chris, are you sure?
He had the kid. Yeah, it's a teenager. Yeah,
okay,
do it. Mine was a little more racy.
Mine got into adult hijinks.
Yeah, he got into adult hijinks.
But they were kids.
All right, so it's Chris has 4 points, Katrin has 3. Our viewers and listeners have 1,500 points.
Oh, good for them.
Now, okay, so this one is for Winchester because I had it on my list, Winchester. This one is for you. He said it in the comments. He hopes this movie's on here.
I've seen that one on there.
It's called Iron Sky: The Coming Race.
Iron Sky: The Coming Race.
It's TV mature.
TV mature.
Okay.
2019. This might be a sequel. Sky. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I know what this is.
It's kind of coming.
1 hour and 32 minutes long.
How many minutes?
1 hour and 32 minutes long.
Oh, that's 13 minutes. I was like, man,
it's 13 minutes long. It's a long movie.
13 minutes.
No,
so
1 hour
Sky
and 32 minutes.
Is a movie about these plane races, airplane
races.
It's about airplanes. Races, yeah, you know, like
racing.
Oh,
airplane races,
pod races.
Yeah. What did you think I said?
Like they were like the airplanes were like people, and there was different races.
Oh,
there was this airplane race over here.
They're airplanes
racing.
Racing. Yes, there's.
I can't.
So they've got things they have to go around. They come back and forth. It's this race system, and it's the coming race. They're all getting ready for that race, and it's the big race. So there you go.
All right.
And they race. Somebody wins.
Chris, tell us what you think it's about.
Iron Sky. What was the
coming race?
The coming race. So I think it's a World War epic.
Oh.
That's sci-fi. Like that has like Iron Skies. There's all these like futuristic ships from like this other country that's attacking other countries and trying to rule the world, and they're the new coming race of Supermen that are going to rule over us all, and we have to fight back.
Oh. All right. Well, let's see what it's really about. Iron Sky, the coming race. Decades after a nuclear war, survivors on the moon revisit Earth to locate a potential power source and find shape-shifting reptiles instead. It's got dinosaurs.
Well, that goes to Chris
and
then.
The moon.
Yeah.
Sci-fi. And
Sci-fi.
war.
And war. Two key elements.
Yeah.
Missed out on the reptile man.
Yeah. Yeah. So there we go. That's Iron Sky. So it's 5-3.
Apparently, there's a sequel on Amazon Prime.
Yay!
There's a sequel.
So they
I thought
they
that
thought
was
it was a good idea the first time. So
how many
let's
more do
do
you
it
guys
again.
want to do?
Oh, we got a choice.
We got 8.
I mean,
We
it's
got a choice.
been about an hour. We can go some more if you want to.
We at least need to do 3 more, I think, for K-Turn to win.
Yeah. Or tie.
Or 2 more, tie or win or tie. Yeah, so
Okay.
3 more.
we've
One of
had
us
some
will
good
definitely be the
ones.
winner. 2 more, we might
I
just
could tie.
Yeah.
Let me see. We won't do all these. Let me find some good ones.
I think those maths work out. I'm not good with math. Tyler, what if you're not good with math, what does that make you? I saw it on Twitter.
A non-math person.
All right, this one may be an easy one. Deadly Detention.
Ooh.
Deadly Detention.
It's TV 14.
14.
2017.
Deadly
Detention. It's an hour and 25 minutes long. Deadly Detention.
Okay.
Who's going?
It's Chris's first.
Yeah. So, Deadly Detention. So, if you take The Breakfast Club and you make it into a horror movie, you got Deadly Detention, where these kids from different walks of life get put in detention after school, but then there's a murderer that's lurking in the halls trying to take them out, and they have to defend themselves from the deadly detention. There you go.
Oh, good.
That's
Very good.
Yeah.
Deadly Detention's actually a futuristic movie. They're in a space station. In space. And when you get in trouble, you break the law, you go into this room that you have to compete in these very risky, difficult situations or obstacle course kind of things, or you're battling against other people, but it's a deadly kind of event that happens when you have to go to this detention from, again, doing bad things in space.
In space.
Space.
All right, ready?
In space.
Deadly Detention. 5 high school students serving Saturday detention in a former correction facility.
There you go.
Must find a way to outsmart an unseen menace out to kill them.
Yeah.
See that? Yeah.
Deadly Detention.
I want to know what kind of schools like. You have Saturday detention. Oh, so we'll come back here to the library? No, you're going to a former corrections facility that's no longer in use. That's probably haunted.
We're painting the library that day. You can't come.
That one had the advantage of the person going first.
Yes.
Because that was the obvious answer.
Yeah.
All right.
So, good job.
Okay, this one can be worth 3 points.
Oh.
Because it's a series of 3 short films made into a movie. So if you can give me the synopsis of the 3 short films within this movie, then you get 3 points.
Wow.
All right. So technically you can get all 3 points. Or you could get 1 point and the other person could get 2 points. Or the other way around.
Wow.
All right.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Modest Heroes. Ponco Short Films Theater. Modest Heroes.
Modest?
Modest. MODEST.
Modest Heroes.
So it's it's PG, rated PG.
Okay.
From 2018. It's 53 minutes long.
All right.
All three makes up 53 minutes.
I know, that's what I was like.
Short stories.
Short films. So
sure.
Modest is worth 3 points.
Oh, it's just Modest Heroes. And there's 3 movies.
Yeah.
Do they each have a title or?
I do not know. It describes each of them in synopsis, but it does not give a title to each film. It just
gosh. And it's rated what now?
PG.
PG. Modest Heroes. Each of these films or stories, short stories, is about a
3 different ones. They're completely different.
Yeah, they're completely different. Sorry, I'm trying to. Okay. Each of these films is about a young person, a teenager, and they are in these different situations. The first one is about a teenager that's in school that stands up for somebody that's being bullied, and that's the first one. The second one is about another teenage kid that's plays on a soccer team that is the best player on the team, and instead of taking all the shots, he ends up giving it to the lesser player and letting them win the game on the final game.
Okay.
The final movie is about a teenager that is in, because again, this is PG. That's why I'm speaking with teenagers. I don't have a thing about teenagers, but he's in space, and they are quickly running out of air in the spaceship that they're in, and he sacrifices himself to get the air bottle out of the ship that's nearby, and he gets it back, but he ends up dying before he can get in there. So.
Cool.
Yeah, it's great. It's depressing. Modest Heroes. It's a depressing series. I don't know why anybody would watch it, so don't watch it.
Hi, Chris. What's Modest Heroes about?
Modest Heroes is 3 separate tales of 3 different individuals helping out their fellow individuals, basically. So one is the tale of a child who is they love animals. They love helping out animals. They volunteer at the local animal shelter, but the animal shelter is running out of money, so they're going to have to get rid of all the animals. But the child raises awareness in the community, and they end up saving the animal shelter. That's one. And if this isn't it, no one take my ideas because I'm going to make these movies. Two is the story of neighbors. One who's decently well off. He's middle class. The other one, though, their family is kind of poor. The kind of middle class guy is single, and it's coming up on the holidays, and the family can't really celebrate. But the guy sweeps in at the end because he falls in love with the family and provides them with holiday meals and presents. And
so so he helps the family with meals and presents.
Yeah. The third one is a love story with a fireman and a woman. He saves her life in a roaring fire. Say in the roaring 20s. I don't know, just because I'm just going to keep going with roaring. And but she spends the time trying to repay him for his good deed, but he's like, no, ma'am, it's just my job. But they end up falling in love. Those are my 3 stories.
I'm going to go right off the bat and say neither one of you gets any points. Here we go. Modest Heroes. Short Films Theater. The first story. 2 underwater siblings surviving on their own. That's the first story. Short film number 2. A boy with a serious egg allergy.
Oh. Okay.
And film number 3. A man invisible to the rest of society. 3 short animated tales.
Animated tales.
There you go.
It's an anime, so that makes sense.
Oh.
You could have said that. That might have helped a little bit.
I just thought it was hilarious that it's called Modest Heroes, and it says a boy with a serious egg allergy. Modest Heroes.
Kater went to space. That one went underwater.
Yeah, that's true. So he can get a point for that one.
For that one.
1 point for Kater. You said something about. Somebody said something about food. Eggs are food.
Yeah, that guy provides food for a needy family or an egg allergy. I mean that
same thing.
That makes sense. I'll take a point. Yeah.
I mean, if 2 underwater siblings are surviving on their own, there's probably a bully involved that they're surviving from. I'm just trying to get Kater some points here.
That's fine. He can have 2 points. I'll take 1.
There we go.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to make my movies now.
Did I give him 2 points or did I have to give him 1? Yeah. All right. I thought that was a funny one. A boy with an egg allergy.
Yeah. But it makes sense now that you say it was anime.
Yeah.
Man, that stuff's weird. Even like the Pokemon that my son watches, it's like, what?
Pokemon.
Y'all doing? Pokemon.
I don't know. Watch this.
Pokemon.
Pocket Monsters.
All right, how many more do you guys want?
We probably should end with the next one.
Yeah.
We're about at an hour and a half, so
okay. Let's see.
We're losing people.
So we need to. Oh, we're losing people.
No, I don't know. At least the listeners.
Okay, let me pick a. What's a good one to end on?
There are some weird movies though. I've done the same thing that you've done and gone through the list of like what haven't I seen, because it, you go to Netflix, they've got all these movies that are recommended based on other things you watched or well, mostly that, right? Because it's like movies that are about comic book heroes or but if you dig into the actual categories, you get some weird stuff.
Yeah, because I do watch anime, so it does suggest some weird things.
Yeah.
All right, this is called. I don't know what this is. This is called Coin Heist.
Coin Heist. 2017.
TV 14. 1 hour and 37 minutes long.
Coin Heist.
There were some other good ones, but it was hard to pick.
I guess my go first?
Your go first, yeah.
So, Coin Heist. What was it rated?
TV 14.
TV 14. Coin Heist is a tale of a kid whose grandfather is really into collecting coins. He has a huge coin collection that the boy really finds interesting and is in love with, and he has show and tell this coming week, and he's like, Grandpa, can I take your coins and show my class? And he's like, no, you can't take them, these are my life's work. And he's like, well, I'm gonna take them anyway. So he takes them from him, steals them from him, and takes them to class to show, but he accidentally spins the coin to get a soda because he's thirsty. So he has to go on a quest to find the same coin in order to replace it before his grandfather gets home at the end of the day.
Coin heist.
Coin heist.
Oh man.
Katrin, you can literally say anything.
Coin Heist is a futuristic movie in space.
Don't say that.
Too late.
And there actually aren't any coins in the future. And but if you do find one, it's very valuable. And there's this ragtag group of kids that decide that they're going to heist a coin that is in this case, and they're going to steal it. They don't exist because they've banned them. So it's but there is this one that's in a museum. They decide they're going to take it because it's worth all this other kind of money in space.
Mm-hmm.
And
space money.
Space museum.
Right. And so again, it's kind of like Ocean's 11, but it's in the future and it's in space and it's a coin.
There you go. All right, coin heist. Here we go. In a futuristic space station.
Yes.
No,
Knew it.
not.
Told you.
That movie would make more sense than this movie that I'm about to read. Coin heist. When a crisis threatens to destroy their high school, 4 teens hatch a daring plan to raise $10 million. Step 1? Question mark. Breaking into the U.S. Mint.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
That's me.
What high school needs to raise $10 million to stay afloat?
The one that I was talking about in my story, that was subtext.
Oh, that was...
It's probably in California. Everything there costs more.
This cracks me up. And it's got step 1, breaking into the U.S. Mint. Why? I have to watch this movie.
I mean, that's kind of more along the lines of what I said.
Unless, I mean, if you think about it, it's kids.
The kids, and they break in. They're trying to steal this coin.
And he's trying.
It's like
I gave it to Katrin.
Fine. I get no food tomorrow.
Okay,
so we tied.
There's a 1 point difference right now, I think. Or are you tied?
I think we tied.
Oh, you tied?
Oh,
yeah. Because I was 2 behind on the last one.
All right.
So, I got 2, but then you got 1.
That's right.
Do you want a tiebreaker?
No.
Yeah, we're good.
Are you sure? Because here's the movies you could pick from: DJ Cinderella, Get Santa, Zapped, Mr. Limoncello's Library. Oh, Escape from Mr. Limoncello's Library.
Oh, even better.
Or The Boy Who Cried Werewolf. Those are the ones you could pick from.
Werewolf. I've seen all those, so it wouldn't be fair.
It wouldn't be fair.
Yeah.
I think we should leave it on a tie. That way nobody goes home feeling.
Yeah, we both get food tomorrow.
I guess.
We can both eat.
I guess.
You want one of us to starve. Is that the whole plan here?
I recommend DJ Cinderella to go watch that.
Oh, you do recommend it?
No, I don't. It's so dumb.
All right.
Mr. Limoncello, Escape from Mr. Limoncello's Library sounds like a horrible movie. It's like I'll just tell you what it is. An eccentric game designer builds a library full of traps and tricks for a group of kids who score the chance to navigate his elaborate scavenger hunt. It's freaking Saw for kids.
Nice.
Come to my library, children. Read some books.
Yeah, I don't think that's...
Get into some traps. You may die. You may live. No one will know. I am Mr. Limoncello. Well, that was fun, I thought.
Mm-hmm. I had fun.
Yeah. I don't know if our people watching had fun, but there's a lot of comments saying that they hate us. No, that they love us. No, that they're just talking.
Yeah.
Tyler was cheating the whole time. Is what I've heard.
Yeah.
that you said, no, I'm an upright standing man. I'm not going to cheat.
Yeah. Except the first time.
He should be in that one story with the 3 stories.
That's right.
Modest hero. So he should have an egg allergy.
He's a modest hero.
He's a modest hero.
Can't eat eggs.
Can't eat eggs.
He's a modest hero.
Can't eat eggs.
Can't eat eggs. But you can survive with your siblings underwater. The trailer for that, I thought, okay, when I saw it, survive with your his sibling underwater or whatever, I thought, oh, it's going to be like Mermaid or Fish People. No, it's just regular teenagers. They're just living underwater.
Underwater.
Get Santa was about Santa crashes his sleigh, gets put in jail, and he's in a prison, and father and son have to break him out of jail so Christmas will happen.
It makes sense. It's like Get Shorty, but with Santa.
Yeah, so listeners, watchers, you'll have to let us know if you want us to do this again. I had fun with our new game. Wait, that's real or our game? Whichever you want to call it. I had fun with it. It was fun finding all these movies. I found some other movies that I was like, what the? How is this even allowed on Netflix? And I found a lot of movies that were like from like another country, like South Korea.
Foreign films?
Yeah. Well, but it was like movies that we have here, but they were just remade for their country. Like there was a Saw movie that was like exactly Saw, but it even had like the creepy guy on the TV screen telling them what to do, but it was called something completely different. And had completely
Buzzsaw.
Yeah. Anyways, so that was fun. I had fun. This is next week we have special guests.
Yes.
Some of my best friends.
Some of your best friends. I'm going to be so glad to meet them.
Oh.
We have some of Chris's friends that I invited on the show because he was too ashamed to invite them on or something.
I've been inviting people and I don't get any credit.
I'm joking. I just happened to see them on Facebook. I said, hey, she's been on before. Monica's been on before, long ago. And so her and her husband are going to come on. The dynamic video game animating duo, Monica and Kyle, right? Kyle.
He's your friend.
We're best friends. They worked on a little game you may have heard of. Borderlands 3 that we have been playing a lot of, the three of us here on I Am Geek. Mm-hmm. So we're going to, we even beat the game. Well, not really, because there's a ton of stuff to do it. But we beat the storyline, and we saw Monica's name. I didn't see Kyle's name, but I wasn't looking for Kyle.
Who's in there?
I don't care.
I don't know. I just remember seeing
He's your best friend. I can't believe you don't know.
I know. Well, we haven't seen each other ever, so.
Ever.
But they said that they'd love to come on and talk about it, which I'm surprised that they can talk about it, but we'll see. It may be like the whole show redacted. It's just going to be like, hello and welcome to episode 152. This is I Am Geek. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Bye-bye.
Monica, they also have cats, so they can talk about cats watching TV as well.
Oh.
Huh.
Good. Anyway, so that's next week on I Am Geek. I'm sure, after Tyler apologizes for cheating, we'll have him back on the show sometime soon.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler will be back on. Anyways, we'll get Rick Chase back. All the goodies. All Chris's friends will be back on.
All the goodies.
All the goodies. Anyways, this has been episode 151 of I Am Geek. Hope you have a great week. Go watch something weird on Netflix. And then let us know what you watched. Play that game with your family at home. Wait, that's real? Our game. Anyway, see you next time on I Am Geek.